Good morning, Cougar fans. I'm Lucas Power alongside Coach Burks, and you're watching Cougar coverage on the Atlanta Central Sports Network. So not a lot to talk about. We've got a big game tonight in the Cougar Den.
Yeah,
Start off with high school girls.
yeah. The schedule's definitely starting to get a little lighter for everyone now that we're near the end. But now's the exciting time. You hear the term March Madness all the time. Well, in high school, the madness really begins in February. Our high school girls tonight have a home game, which will be their senior night here in the Cougar Den. It is a 5:30 start against Olympia for the JV with the varsity to follow. We're honoring two seniors and a foreign exchange student. So Madison Hughes and Madison Kasavicius. Been with us for all 4 years. Been playing varsity for 4 years. Been our leaders and captains for 3. They've had a great career. They've won a lot of games. Are really kind of responsible for keeping the thing rolling. So it'll be nice to honor them. And then Elena Alvarez, will honor her as well, since this is her only year with us. So looking forward to tonight. Should be a good battle. But regardless, it's nice to honor those girls that deserve the recognition. So
Yeah, like you said, it's nearing the end. Just a couple regular season games left, and just like the boys' side, there's just a couple weeks left until we get. I think we have a week more than the girls.
Week more, yeah. So yeah, the girls, after tonight, they still Thursday night they go to Williamsville for the regular season finale. That should be another good game. And then Saturday night, they get to host the first round regionals against South Fulton. So that'll be a 6:00 start, just varsity only. Postseason action's always fun. So come on out Saturday night at 6, and hopefully the girls can continue their season on into next week.
Yeah, that's the goal. Just keep going as long as you can, and just keep enjoying every single moment. So, and then touch on high school boys.
Yeah, so high school boys, we had a crazy week last week, 4 games. Honestly, it was better than I think anyone expected. We only won 1, but we played really well. I think we started figuring some things out. Got a big win over Greenview here at home, and then we're on the road a lot. Played well, came up short, but hopefully that'll lead to some good things this week because we got a big week. Tomorrow we're at Stanford Olympia for a 5:30 start with JV, and then Friday night is going to be another massive night here in the Cougar Den. We got Booster Club pork chop dinner. We're playing Athens at 6. There's cheer clinic. There's potential for maybe some biddy ball as well. So it's going to be another big night. So if you want to come out Friday night for a big matchup with Athens, I'd get you early for sure.
Yeah, and like you said, the energy the last 2 games was amazing. Hopefully we can continue that in on Friday and Saturday night. Hopefully we can continue that into this week and just keep playing hard and see what happens.
Yeah, it'll definitely be nice to play some home games after all the traveling, and looking forward to it. So
long car rides.
Yeah, a lot of
bus rides.
long trips in the bus. So yeah, we find out our regional path this week as well. So we'll see how that goes, but it's the exciting time and some good games coming up.
Yeah, and you want to touch on wrestling a little bit and then move on.
Yeah, wrestling is done. They just had the regionals on Saturday at Porta. Unfortunately, as far as we know, we haven't been notified that anyone's moved on. But it was a successful season, first year in the co-op that we've had, sent some wrestlers over there. I know wrestling is a very hard sport to do. It's hard to condition your body. So those boys, they should be commended for their efforts and sticking to it. I know now they kind of know what to expect, so hopefully they work hard in the off season, and hopefully we send even more over there next year.
Yeah, it's just funny throughout the season because we've never really had it here. Like a couple of them just talking about I've got to get to this weight or that weight,
it's
and
crazy.
Not eating, and then they lose 2 pounds by just riding the bike and PE. It was just weird.
Wearing 6 layers of clothes and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's crazy. But we have some kids that really enjoy doing that, so I'm glad we were able to
do it next year
get them that opportunity. So
so you want to move on into middle school sports?
Yeah, middle school sports. Middle school boys, 8th grade, they had a really good season. I think they went from 3-18 the year before to 12-12 or something like that this year. Got knocked out in the regional semifinals in a close game against Midwest Central. But again, nothing to be ashamed about. They had a really good season, and I know I'm looking forward to some of those guys moving up into high school next year.
Yeah, and just keep continuing to improve, and they've got a long summer ahead.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And,
4 more years.
Middle school and volleyball, they're kind of getting towards the end as well. Their season goes really fast once games start. They are over in Easton tonight against WLB. That's a 4:30 start for 6th grade. And then tomorrow they're at Chester East for a 4:00 start for 6th grade. So 2 games to begin the week for them. Then they get some week of practice before a tournament. But like I said, they're kind of wrapping up. and it's getting close to being the outdoor season time.
Yeah, so I was gonna say before too long we'll be outside. So.
Yeah, and if you look outside around here, it's exciting with all the new construction going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good time. I hope that either the boys or girls basketball teams are able to make a deep run and keep things exciting. But it's been a good year, and I think the spring will be good as well. But let's have some more fun in the gym before we close it up for the winter.
Yeah, so I think that wraps it up for this week. And
Yep.
make sure to look out in future weeks for more Cougar coverage right here on the Atlantic Central Sports Network.